We're in today with NVIDIA GeForce 6610XL. This is a 2004 video card with 128 megabytes of VRAM GDDR3. It's got 400 megahertz on the core clock and 400 megahertz on the memory clock with 128 bits bus width, DirectX 9 support, and we're gonna pair it up with this Intel Core 2 Extreme QX 6850 with 4 cores and 4 threads. Unfortunately, the video card's capacitors, I mean more than half of the capacitors from this video card are leaking. One problem I have with this is that I managed to see that in the games, no matter what, the video card doesn't go higher than X4 on PCI Express. I'm actually curious if this video card is actually working, because just seen the drivers working, it's working with X4, I seen that the drivers is showing the FPS, and that's it. I think the best thing to do with this video card, even with this amount of defects that I have on it, is to just jump in a couple of games and see how it's working. Does it run Crysis? You know, this video card. Considering what video card I tested last time here, it was 7600 with AGP, if I remember correctly, and it was working better. At least I have a constant 24. I have here now 2019, way below playable FPS. 62 degrees, 128 megabytes of VRAM utilization with 273 watts consumption. This is more watts than that AGP video card. But regardless, I'm actually curious how it's gonna hold. You know, does it drop below 18 FPS? I'm 100% sure the problem is those swollen capacitors. You know, those capacitors that are leaking. You know, but in this situation, you can clearly see that it's not worth playing, because this is 800 by 600 with lowest details, and I cannot do anything more than this. 14 FPS, 72 ms, 61 degrees, 128 megabytes of VRAM utilization. I mean, the CPU and the system doesn't have any problem. Only the system RAM, it's utilized 1.4, nearly 1.5. That's it. Look at this. It crashed. Yo, it came back. I would have said nothing, you know, if it crashed and it said, blue screen. I understand you, seriously. Considering how your capacitors are looking, I will say understandable. I've been told by many people this game looks much better like this. Imagine having that 4x3 monitor and actually playing underground with this type of resolution, this type of performance. In the resolution, I got 640 by 480 with maximum quality in the game, and I got like 60 FPS on average. I mean, it's 63 degrees, 61 megabytes of VRAM utilization. I mean, it's not stressing this video card too much, you know. You can actually see in some condition it's quite awesome to play this game like this, you know. Lowest resolution with maximum details looks even better, you know. If you can maintain this type of aspect ratio, it's even better, and I think you can have a lot of fun with this type of game if you're interested on utilizing all GPUs like this. I mean, come on, look at this. Regardless, I like this performance, even though it's crooked, even though the video card is bad. I think this is one type of game that doesn't care about my PCI Express problem here, even though the video card is it's got some real problems with those capacitors. I'm actually curious what the heck was going on there with this video card. 6600 with broken capacitors. I mean, come on, those are normal capacitors that I can see in normal electronic devices, not on a video card like this, you know. So regardless, it's working with this video card, the game. It's holding 60 FPS, so can't complain, even with this problem with only X4 on the PCI Express. But if we're jumping in Far Cry with this video card, you can clearly see that the video card is actually doing fantastic with this amount of details. I mean, it looks okay, it looks fantastic, everything is good with this, and clearly it's possible to play a lot of games, even if the video card has got a lot of problems, you know. I mean, the game is working, there is no problem here with this performance. You can clearly see there is a chance so you can play this game like this. 60 FPS, 62 degrees, it's holding, you know. Not a lot of glitches, no broken texture, everything is good in this situation with this video card and the game, you know. 79 megabytes of VRAM utilization, 62 degrees. I got like nearly 280 watts consumption from this, so I will say an overall performance, it's good with this video card. Maybe because of those capacitors, the video card is not performing even better, you know. Maybe if we change the capacitors, I get more FPS. Who knows? This is 800 by 600, so I think there's a lot of room for improvements. How shall I say? If it's working even better, you know, if I get the speed. If I get the full speed for this video card, you know, I think I can go even 1024 or 720p with maximum details, you know, and then you can say that it's enjoyable. But even like this, I like it, seriously. I like the performance here. In this case, you can see in Age of Empires that the video card is holding pretty well. This is one of those games that I actually played on this video card. I must admit, you know, to see if it's working MS Afterburner, and it was doing a fantastic job. The video card can do the job, but you need to understand that in some situation, having too much units in the game will definitely lower the FPS. So it's good to have low resolution and a lot of FPS, so you got room for dropping down the FPS. Just in case, 6610 apparently in this situation is doing a fantastic job. So there is no problem when it comes to this video card. I will say this is a decent performance, and there is no... I spoke too soon. If you really want something OG, you need to jump into Fable and put 4:3 aspect ratio, and you can actually see with this resolution with nearly maximum details, I think you can get away with having a lot of fun. Look at this, 28 FPS, maximum details. There is room for improvement. You can lower the details, effects, and all kinds of stuff, you know, in order to get more FPS, but I wanted to see if it's utilizing the VRAM. The whole point of this is to see if I can crash the video card, you know. I got leaking capacitors on this video card, and I'm wondering how they are performing, you know, how bad or not filtering the voltage for this video card. Does it crash? Does it work? Does it have lower speed? The whole point of today is to see how it's performing with those electrolytic capacitors swollen, you know. So I'm definitely intrigued about this test, seriously. In this situation with this resolution and this amount of details, you can actually see that the video card is holding, you know, 250 watts, 260 watts sometimes consumption from the wall. It's holding, you know, the video card and the system, it's doing the job. So in this case, I can clearly say that it's possible to adjust the game and the video card in such a way that you got playable FPS and you get some entertainment from a video card like this. If you're taking this video card in Morrowind with maximum details, you can clearly see that the video card is capable of delivering the entertainment here. I got 800 by 600 with maximum details. It doesn't utilize the VRAM too much. I activated this resolution because it feels much better for a video card like this, considering the age, you know, considering the amount of VRAM it's got and the performance on the core. I will say this is an appropriate performance. In this case, you can clearly see that the system is not fully stressed. It's got only 2 cores utilized here with 69 degrees on the CPU side, nearly 700 megabytes of VRAM utilization, so I will take this. It's working, you know. You can adjust the game in such a way so you can satisfy your need. If you want higher resolution and lower details, it's possible. Apparently in this game, you can clearly see that it's possible to have decent gameplay with old titles with this video card. The only way I can make Gothic work with this video card, apparently it's on lowest details with 800 by 600, and yeah, it's working. In this situation, you can see that on lowest details, there is a chance so you can play the game. Nearly 60 FPS, I will say almost playable. I'll take this as a big win because it's a game that can be added on the list, you know. If I can find games that actually works on this, I mean, come on, it's a DirectX 9 video card, so it needs to be capable of delivering some FPS, you know. I mean, it's the lowest resolution, lowest details. I'm 100% sure that the game can do much better if it was on X16. I think this is the only problem I have in the situation. Maybe higher resolution or higher details, it would have been much better in this case. I mean, I don't know how much is gonna influence this speed on the PCI Express, but definitely I think it's a big factor in this case. So I entered Hellgate London with 1024 with low settings, and apparently this video card can actually do the job. Look at this, 156 FPS on average. Over 100 FPS, I'll take it. The MS is good, the VRAM is not fully utilized. Lots of entertainment here. Very snappy. I like it. Seriously, freaking awesome. I like this performance. The moment I see the FPS like this in the computer in the game, I will never go back. You say, you can go on a higher resolution. No, I don't care. 50 megabytes of VRAM utilization only. That's not okay, you know, because usually you want this to be in that position that is showing you that is using the computer, the video card, but at the same time is giving you a lot of FPS. But you cannot, you know, you can't get a lot of FPS and a lot of usage. It doesn't work like that, you know. Either you have a lot of usage, either you have a lot of FPS. Like I said, I'm very sorry because I cannot offer you the best performance. I'm guessing the video card would have performed much better with full speed on PCI Express slot. But now with X4, it's very interesting to see it like this, you know, because in some cases people will wonder why is my video card like this, why it doesn't work with full speed, why. I had the same question, you know, and now considering this is the second video card that I seen it like this, I'm getting there, you know, I'm getting to the answer, and I'm very happy, you know, that I have a broken video card that is working in this condition. So I appreciate it, you know. At the same time, I appreciate the performance this video card had on X4, because I know that if this is the solution on changing the capacitor to get the full speed on this video card, that I'm 100% I will do it, you know, swap the capacitors, the broken ones. If I get back that X16 speed, then I will test the video card again, and I will make a reference how the video card was working with X4. Very interesting video card, I'm not going to lie. But like I said, if you have any suggestion for this video card, leave a comment and I will see you very soon.